Well folks, it seems our favorite geopolitical drama just got a whole lot spicier. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, fresh off a flight from a war-torn Kyiv, found himself in the Lion's Den, otherwise known as the Oval Office, meeting with former President Donald Trump. Let's just say the diplomatic love fest we all hoped for. Yeah, not so much. Reports suggest the meeting was about as warm and fuzzy as a rabid badger in a phone booth. Things got so heated that Trump reportedly showed Zelenskyy the door, muttering something about coming back when he's ready for peace. Oof, talk about awkward family reunions, am I right? Now you might think this public spat would leave Zelenskyy feeling like he just got off a roller coaster with no brakes, but hold your horses, because the story takes a turn faster than a squirrel on a double espresso. Instead of crawling back to Kyiv with his tail between his legs, Zelenskyy did what any savvy world leader would do. He hopped on a plane to London. Why? Because, dear viewers, Europe was about to roll out the red carpet of solidarity. As the old saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my new bestie. Okay, maybe that's not how the saying goes, but it certainly applies here. No sooner had Trump given Zelenskyy the diplomatic equivalent of a cold shoulder than European leaders rushed to offer their support. We're talking a full-blown social media love-in, with everyone from Macron to Merkel tweeting messages of solidarity. It was like watching a synchronized swimming routine, except instead of synchronized smiles, we had synchronized statements of unwavering support and deep admiration. And it wasn't just online where the love fest was happening. Oh no, our friend Zelenskyy got the royal treatment in London. A summit? Check. A meeting with King Charles? Double check. It was enough to make you wonder if they were handing out honorary knighthoods with tea and biscuits. But beneath the surface of this transatlantic diplomatic tango, something else was brewing, a simmering debate about the P word, peace. Now everyone loves a good peace plan. It's like the warm, fuzzy blanket of international relations. The Brits and the French, ever the diplomatic go-getters, decided to throw their hats in the ring with a proposal of their own. Details were about as clear as a London fog, but the gist was this: a ceasefire, some security guarantees for Ukraine, and a whole lot of hoping for the best. But here's where things get interesting. While the Europeans were busy drafting peace treaties, some folks back in the States weren't exactly convinced that Zelenskyy was the man to lead Ukraine to the promised land of peace and prosperity. Whispers of doubt began to surface from the hallowed halls of Congress, questioning Zelenskyy's commitment to ending the bloodshed. Is he really interested in peace, some wondered aloud, or is he just addicted to the limelight? It seems our dear Zelenskyy was caught between a rock and a hard place. Europe, eager for peace, and America, skeptical of his every move. Talk about a diplomatic tightrope walk. So there you have it, folks, a tale of two continents divided by a common desire for peace. The Europeans, ever the diplomats, are pushing for a negotiated solution, while some in the US are throwing shade on Zelenskyy, questioning his motives and his commitment. It's a classic case of too many cooks in the kitchen, except in this kitchen, the stakes are a little higher than a burnt souffle. As for Zelenskyy, well, he's still standing, caught in the middle of this geopolitical tug-of-war. One thing's for sure, this is one diplomatic drama that's far from over. Stay tuned, folks, because it's about to get even more interesting.